What if, inside your body, there was a second heart? Hidden, quiet, almost forgotten. But with the power to recharge your energy, bring vitality back to every cell, and awaken the deep calm you've been longing for. Imagine this heart doesn't beat in your chest, but in a place you'd never expect. Imagine that every step you take, every mindful movement, could switch it on like an inner light that shines through your whole body. The amazing part is this isn't new knowledge. Eastern sages understood it centuries ago. They nurtured it in their temples and in slow walks through gardens and in meditation postures that looked simple but carried deep secrets. Today, science is beginning to confirm it. And what you're about to learn can transform not just your body, but also your mind and spirit. Because this second heart is real. And when you awaken it, your blood flows better, your mind sharpens, your energy comes back, and the youth you thought was gone begins to glow from within. Stay with me, because I'm not only going to show you what this second heart is, but also where it's located and how to activate it through simple practices you can do at home. When you do, you'll understand why the masters called it the forgotten key to inner youth. Before we go further, drop the word youth in the comments. By doing that, you're not just showing your intention to awaken this second heart. You're planting a seed of renewal in your life. This second heart has a name, the soleus. It's found at the back of your calves. At first glance, it seems like just another muscle, but it quietly performs a vital role that makes it a hidden guardian of your health and energy. Whenever you stand, walk, or move your ankles, the soleus acts like a natural pump, pushing blood back from your legs toward your heart. Think about it. Every single day, liters of blood have to travel from your feet up to your chest, fighting against gravity. If your main heart had to do all that work alone, the strain would be massive. That's where this forgotten muscle comes in. The soleus works like a second heart, easing the load and keeping your circulation fresh and steady. And it doesn't just support your cardiovascular system. When the soleus is awake, your posture improves, your breathing deepens, your mind feels clearer. And all of it comes from simple movements, like walking or standing with awareness. That's why the ancients valued it, even if they didn't know its scientific name. They recognized that activating this muscle awakened a different kind of energy, as if the earth itself responded to every step. The soleus is humble. It works quietly without asking for recognition. But when we neglect it, when we let it sleep through years of sitting, circulation slows, vitality fades, and fatigue creeps in more often. That's why it's called the forgotten heart. Here's the key. When you remember it, when you activate it, when you make it part of your daily routine, it's like switching on a second engine of youth and energy inside you. I'm about to share 3 core practices that not only wake up this hidden muscle, but also awaken the life force you've been searching for. Don't think of them as just exercises. Treat them as rituals of awakening. Every movement can be a silent reminder that your body is a living temple. Practice 1. The seated awakening. Sit comfortably in a chair, back straight, feet firmly on the floor. Close your eyes for a few seconds and bring your awareness to your calves, as if greeting them after years of neglect. Now, slowly lift your heels while keeping your toes on the ground. Feel the muscles at the back of your calves gently contract. Hold for a few seconds, breathing steadily, then lower your heels softly, like feathers settling back on the ground. Repeat this 10 to 20 times, but don't rush through it. Imagine that each lift lights up a gentle glow in the muscle, and each descent lets that light expand, sending fresh blood to your heart and renewing your energy. This small, simple movement activates your second heart. Even if you've been sitting for hours, it's like your circulation suddenly remembers its natural rhythm and begins to flow freely again. Practice 2, the ancestral rooting posture. Now let's go deeper. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Slowly lower yourself into a deep squat, keeping the soles of your feet as flat on the ground as you can. Don't worry if you can't go all the way down at first. The important thing is to listen to your body and only go as far as feels comfortable. If you need support, hold onto a table or a wall. Once you're down, breathe deeply. Feel how your calves activate naturally to keep you stable. That activation is your soleus remembering its job. Stay here for a few seconds, or even up to a minute, breathing calmly and noticing what happens in your mind. Soon, you'll feel a deep sense of grounding, like your feet are roots sinking into the earth, while your spine rises upward like a tree. Young children sit in this posture effortlessly. They do it instinctively, and that's one reason their energy feels endless. Reclaiming this posture is like recovering a body language your body once knew as a child, but later forgot. Practice 3, walking on clouds. This third practice is so simple you can do it anywhere. At home, in the hallway, even at the office. Stand with your feet hip-width apart and begin to walk very slowly. Much slower than you usually would. Each time you lift your heels, imagine you're stepping onto a soft, cushiony surface, like clouds carrying your steps. As your heels touch down, let them land as softly as feathers. Keep this slow walk going for a few minutes and pay attention. You'll feel your soleus contract and relax with each step, pumping life upward. But the real magic is when your mind starts syncing with that rhythm. It becomes a meditative walk, a reminder that life isn't about rushing to arrive. It's about being fully present in every step. These 3 practices aren't just exercises. They're keys that unlock a different state of vitality. When you do them with awareness, your body understands you're waking up something that's been asleep for years. The difference between movement and awakening. There's a huge difference between moving mechanically and moving with intention. One just strengthens muscles, the other awakens energy. What we're after here is awakening, energy, vitality, and inner youth. So practice as if every repetition were a silent prayer, as if you were telling your body, "Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for reminding me I'm alive. Thank you for bringing back the energy I thought I had lost." You don't need hours. Just 5 or 10 minutes a day is enough. What matters most is consistency and the intention behind it. Most people think youth is measured in years, that the older you get, the less young you can feel. But the truth is very different. The real secret of youth isn't stored in your skin or the number of candles on your birthday cake. It's in the inner flow of your body, in the way energy moves, in the clarity of your mind, in the freshness of your spirit. And here's the secret. Your second heart is one of the silent guardians of that youth. Think of someone who radiates freshness no matter their age. They may have wrinkles or gray hair, but when you're near them, you sense their energy is bright, renewed, almost glowing. That's not biological age. That's energetic age. And energetic age depends on how freely life moves within you. When you're soleus, the hidden muscle in your calves, is active. Blood circulates better. Nutrients reach every cell more easily. Waste is cleared away, and your immune system gets a natural boost. That's more than just physiology. It's energy in motion, vitality flowing, youth blooming from within. True youth isn't about avoiding wrinkles. It's about holding on to that spark of vitality. The drive that makes you want to get up in the morning, walk lightly, think clearly, and live with excitement. That's what the second heart does. It keeps life moving. It prevents stagnation. And where there's no stagnation, there's no early aging. Many people search outside themselves for a magic source of youth. Creams, supplements, expensive treatments. But the strongest source of renewal has always been inside you, beating quietly in your calves. The awakening. It's simply waiting for you to notice it. Activating your soleus is like uncovering a hidden spring. A spring that never dried up, just got covered by neglect. When the water starts to flow again, life renews. So stand for a moment. Take a deep breath. Slowly lift your heels, as if you were trying to touch the sky with the top of your head. Feel that gentle contraction in your calves. That's your youth awakening. Try it a few times and notice how your whole body lights up. It's a simple but powerful reminder. Vitality doesn't depend on age. It depends on connection. Every time you choose to activate your second heart, you're choosing to stay young. It doesn't matter if you're 20, 40, or 70. Chronological age can't stop a body that flows in harmony. And that flow depends on this forgotten muscle, this silent heart that beats every time you remember it. Your body holds quiet secrets. You breathe without thinking. Your heart beats without asking. And your second heart, the soleus, quietly pumps life through you every day. This forgotten muscle reminds us that the most powerful forces often work in silence, like a seed sprouting underground or the quiet arrival of dawn. Your second heart sustains your vitality humbly and steadily. You can reconnect with it through a simple practice. Sit down, place your feet flat on the floor, and gently press your toes into the ground. No one will notice, but your soleus will quietly activate, sending gratitude through your body and drawing in fresh energy. Now that you know this secret, it's time to bring it into your daily life. You don't need hours. Just a few minutes of mindful awareness each day. Stand tall, breathe deeply, and slowly lift your heels as you inhale. Feel your second heart switch on, pumping energy upward. Hold for a moment, then lower your heels softly, as if giving that energy back to the earth. Repeat several times. Not like a mechanical exercise, but as a simple ritual. Each rise is vitality rising. Each descent is calm returning. This small practice becomes your bridge between body, mind, and spirit. The more often you do it, the more you'll feel your energy renew and your inner youth awaken. If you're ready to commit, write in the comments, "My second heart is awake." That's your declaration to keep vitality flowing in your life. You've made it this far. And that already sets you apart, because most people don't pause to listen to a message that comes from deep within the body and spirit. Today you've discovered there's a second heart in your calves, and that within you are quiet forces waiting to be acknowledged. You've seen that youth isn't tied to a calendar. It's tied to flow. And with each mindful step, you can reignite life again. Your soleus has been with you since your very first step. It carried you when you learned to walk, when you ran as a child, and when you stood tall through life's challenges. Always working silently, never asking for recognition. Now, by remembering it, you make it a conscious partner on your journey to energy and renewal. So the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will it just stay as words, or will you turn it into practice and real transformation? Just a few minutes a day are enough to awaken your second heart. And with it, your inner youth. Remember, every lift of your heels is another beat for your vitality. Every mindful step is a bridge between your body and your mind. Every breath paired with movement is a quiet prayer that pulls you back into the present. If this message resonated with you, take one more step. Type in the comments, "My second heart is awake." Let that phrase be your personal commitment. And if you want to keep discovering more secrets like this, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Together, we'll continue exploring the mysteries that connect body, mind, and spirit. So you can live each day with more energy, more clarity, and more purpose. This is your moment. This is your new rhythm.